Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a Walking Dead video for today, leading up to the start for, well, with Fear the Walking Dead Season 3 second half and The Walking Dead Season 8. This one first, we're going to give our thoughts on a brand new augmented reality game for The Walking Dead called Our World, and then also, of course, Fear the Walking Dead returning next Sunday night. So I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and check this one out. If you missed it or if you haven't seen it, AMC has a video of it, and they've got a website set up for it, which is a brand new Walking Dead video game that's going to be hitting. AR game, augmented reality game, similar in some ways, I want to say, to like Pokemon Go, if you guys ever looked into that or if you ever played it. Basically, it's a pretty cool concept, to be honest, whoever thought of this type of genre. It's kind of a new genre, I want to say, of gaming, where you pretty much use your mobile device, so it's going to be iOS or Android, and you're pretty much using like a phone or something like this, and basically you're seeing an augmented version of reality through the phone. So you're on your phone out there in the real world, and you get to see some cool stuff. So with regards to Pokemon, you have, and there's still people who play this. I know some people who love the Pokemon Go game, and it was a huge smash hit for Nintendo, where you basically go around, and it was a lot like the old school Pokemon RPGs, where you would go and you would capture Pokemon and gain levels and that kind of stuff, if you guys ever played those. But the Go version, or the Go game, was really cool because they brought it up to reality in the real world, to where you can go around and see through your screen, of course, in different locations in the real world, different Pokemon, which is just really, it's such a smart idea. It's a really cool concept. So The Walking Dead, it sounds like, is going to be doing their own kind of version of this AR, augmented reality type of game. And in the trailer, you can see people that go to like a convenience store and stuff like that, and you know, of course, in real life, it's just a convenience store. But then when you go there with the phone in the game, you're there, and it's zombie apocalypse, Our World, through the screen in the game, depending on where you are. And that's just pretty cool. It also has, you know, some of the characters from the series, of course, in the game fighting alongside you. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, you know, or how that's going to, how they're going to figure that out, depending on cities and things like this, and just what that looks like, or people kind of teaming up and going together, and just what the game looks like. But it's at least for starters, in terms of an idea, it's a really great idea. I'm not sure if Pokemon Go did it first. Maybe some of you gaming guys can leave a comment below if there was other, you know, games that came prior to that were pretty big. But I mean, it was a huge game, so yeah, it makes a lot of sense that AMC would want to capitalize on that, and you know, do some kind of or whatever developer they've used for this, some kind of, you know, AR game for The Walking Dead, and they're calling it Our World, which is pretty cool. So you go around, look at your thing in real life, and get to see zombies everywhere, and level up and do other kind of stuff, maybe missions and things like that. It's kind of cool, man, kind of cool. So I don't know if I'll be doing, you know, any further videos on it. Maybe when the game hits or when it releases, I'll give it a try. Just see. I'm not a big phone gaming guy. You know, I'm kind of like old school with regards to games, is like, give me a console or give me my computer. Aside from that, you know, the fun little handheld games are, you know, fun, like phone games, you know, smartphone games are fun. But really, I'm more into like the hardcore, you know, standalone, you know, PC gaming, that kind of stuff. But it does definitely look like something that could be fun, and definitely something to check out for Walking Dead fans. So that's kind of cool. So the other one, of course, is Fear the Walking Dead returns on Sunday. It's also got the Walking Dead preview special. I did a video on that for you guys, letting you guys know. So that is not tonight, or not today Sunday, but the 10th. So that's upcoming weekend. September 10th. So that's really cool. It's really crazy to think that the summer's gone already. Man, it went by really, really fast this summer. Maybe it's because, you know, with regards to the channel, what we've been doing, we've been focused a lot on Game of Thrones, with it wrapping up just recently its 7th season and its final season, 8th season next year. So it was a lot of fun this summer, man. Really enjoyed doing that. Fear the Walking Dead's break, I feel like, went by fast. And I think they were pretty smart to avoid Game of Thrones with regards to Fear, and kind of placing it on Sundays when Game of Thrones is not on, because of course it's going to be overshadowed by Game of Thrones. If they go head to head with it like they did season 2, I mean, you know, in the first half of season 2, Fear went head to head with Game of Thrones, and I don't think it did well, if you think about it. really nothing would probably do well against Game of Thrones. It's just not a good idea, to counter program at the same time when Game of Thrones is on. So smart one from AMC to delay it. Now we get condensed half season. We get 2 episodes Sunday night and the preview special. That's 3 hours. This upcoming Sunday on the 10th, so 3 hours of Walking Dead goodness. And then the finale, based on the weekends, will most likely be a double finale, too, for this year for Season 3 of Fear. I'm pretty excited for it, Fear is one of those where I enjoy it. I appreciate it for what it is. Some of the episodes actually really surprised me. I won't get into any spoilers, but I really think they've done a great job with Fear Season 3's first half. I am excited to see the second half. I'm going to continue reviewing it, continue making videos for it with you guys. Season 4 has been confirmed. I'm going to continue doing that Season 4, and I hope you guys will join me for it. The numbers are dwindling a little lower and lower for the ratings for the show, but I'm telling you, it's not because they're not trying. Season 3 has been awesome so far, and I'm going to continue right along with it. So I'm excited for it. I know I haven't made too many videos on it recently, but the biggest thing for that was because Game of Thrones is just so requires so much attention, and then of course I like to make a few Walking Dead videos too. So for Fear, just didn't have a lot in this kind of break to cover on it, and just really going to be excited to see it return when it starts on Sunday. So let's hope some of us stick with it and it gets a Season 5 after next year. I really hope so. That'd be cool to see Fear the Walking Dead get a 5th season, after Season 5. That'd be cool, man. Because I remember when The Walking Dead, got to its 5th season, it just hit its stride so well. At least I think it did. And, hopefully, I'm hoping Fear could do something similar. I feel like it's starting to hit a stride right now, so that's good. A few questions from you guys, and you can continue to send me any for Walking Dead, or it could be Fear too, whatever. Of course, because we're getting closer now to release, and we're going to start, making less Game of Thrones videos, more Fear, and more Walking Dead videos for you guys. Adam Rana says, last time I was this early, AMC wasn't being sued for $1 billion. So I like that one. That was a good comment. And then we had another Adam Ford said, AMC has another lawsuit from the stuntman's family that died during that stunt. Well, of course, I called that right away. I think I even mentioned that in the video when I gave my thoughts on the accident, just to let you guys know about everything like that. I thought right away, someone's getting sued. It was the first thought I had in my mind. I was like, someone's going to get sued over this. If somebody dies, someone's getting sued. That's all there is to it. So AMC's legal team, going to be busy, that's for sure. Going to be earning their paychecks for the next few years, it seems. It kind of sucks. Now, they did say that when a show becomes successful, people come after it afterwards, that kind of thing. It follows success. I don't know. There's been a lot of things, I think, just recently that have been happening. It's crazy to think, make this many videos about AMC getting sued this much, but, I'm sure they'll pull through it. I'm sure it'll be fine, and, it's definitely not easy to make this kind of a show. It's not a cookie cutter, crime drama, NBC crime drama type thing. It's hard to make, I think, Walking Dead. And, you have a lot of creative people. You have really smart people. You have, stuntmen and the whole bit. So, but that was definitely a tragedy what happened with him. So, you can understand for sure. KramerJangles says, man, Trev, maybe it's just me, but AMC The Walking Dead has gone stale. I feel almost robbed of this amazing story by their lack of investments and staying true to the story. Breaks my heart, too, because I love The Walking Dead. That's from Kramer. So, I think we'll get it back, brother. Here's the thing I'm saying. I know Season 7 premiere was the biggest ever, and then after that there was a big time come down period, and a lot of people were like, it's just not the same as it was when it hit its stride. I think between Season 5 and Season 7's premiere, it hit a sweet stride. All of Season 5, all of Season 6 were just amazing, I think, or at least most of them. Some people didn't like the best stuff in Season 5, but I feel like it hit a stride. The pacing was awesome. It went through it really well, and then Season 7, they kind of switched up the story to start something new, have reinvent itself, and bring in all the different communities, expand on the characters, focus on different characters, and you got to reset sometimes, kind of like a reset for what we're getting into now. But keep in mind, this should be the All Out War story arc, so the source material is on point more than ever. And, as long as they don't do a horrible job with it, and it's even close to as good as it should be based on the comics then it should be great. So I'm excited for it, and we got to keep in mind too, series been on for a long time now, and people's interests do change, but I think we'll get it back once the season starts. We'll get more excited for it again for sure, and of course I'll be covering it as always with you guys, and having lots of fun. It's going to be good stuff. James Mundell says, Trev, The Walking Dead. Question: who is going to watch The Walking Dead premiere to help set new ratings records, or do you think that this premiere will set new ratings records for The Walking Dead? I don't think so, James. I do not see this premiere setting new ratings records at all. I mean, at least I could be wrong. Of course, this is just speculation, just me giving my thoughts. From what I'm seeing right now in the last couple months, as far as interest goes in this small sample online that I get visibility clarity to about the greater Walking Dead community, right now from what I'm seeing, it does not look to me like this season to start is going to set any major ratings records. I could be wrong. Hopefully it'll get it back, and I'm hoping to see it trend upwards this season. I'm hoping to see the series have some really great episodes, at least in the first half. Second half, okay, whatever, but at least in the first half, I'm looking to see it uptick and head in the right direction again after season 7, the ratings dying down a lot, back to levels of like season 3, season 4 type of thing. So I think it'll get there, but I don't think it's going to start off with a pop at the beginning. Not after that trailer. The trailer we had this year was good. It was good. I'm not going to say it was a terrible trailer, but it just doesn't have the buzz around it right now. I think that it would need to. The season 7 trailer, I mean, that was buzz. That was hype. When people were getting ready to see that, everybody was talking about it. Who's Negan going to kill and everything. It worked so well. This year, we're not at that place, so I don't see it setting any new ratings records, but I see it getting back on track, hopefully. And the last one will be from Kenneth Triplett, who says, Q&A. People thumbs this up so Trev can see AMC's Preacher when Adolf Hitler says, I'm Adolf effing Hitler, live, not bleeped out or anything, or nothing. Now explain to me why AMC allows Preacher to drop F-bombs, but not their #1 show to allow Negan drop F-bombs every now and then. So yeah, they had Hitler as a character. That's edgy, man, for sure. So yeah, maybe I should check out Preacher. That's a funny show, man. That's a really silly funny show. Some people ask me, why don't you review Preacher, Trev? To be honest, it's just I don't have enough time to review everything. It's just what it is. I'd like to, especially if they have like a Hitler is a bad guy or something. That's funny. But as far as the F-bomb stuff goes, it has to do with the advertisers so far as I've seen in terms of research. Like, they could do it with Walking Dead. They could, but because of the advertisers paying so much, they don't want to block out anybody from advertising due to the swearing and that, because advertisers may not like it. And then also, they have to be more careful with Walking Dead because it's their flagship series now. Preacher's not. Preacher gets like, I think, 1 million or something views per episode. The Walking Dead gets like 17 for the season 7 premiere. So it's not the same thing. Even though it's the same network, they got to be more careful with Walking Dead because of the amount of people that watch it and the advertisers that are paying probably top dollar to advertise during Walking Dead. Anyway, that'll be it for today's Walking Dead video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, send me any other questions you guys have, whether it be about the game, Fear the Walking Dead, all that good stuff. And heads up for lots of, Walking Dead centered videos coming this fall again, as usual, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. You can do so at the bottom left. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another. As always, this is Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.